Yes, I have insurance.
Okay,
Are you asking me that because I'm black?
No, ma'am.
You're asking me that because I'm black. Yes,
no,
you are.
Alright guys, so it's time for me to do one of my favorite kinds of reaction videos. Reactions to people who refuse to take responsibility for their actions. Because like I've said a lot on my channel, I talk about this a lot. There's certain groups of people in our society that believe that they're immune from personal responsibility based off certain characteristics. For example, like their skin color, or their sex, or their sexuality, or whether or not they like the genitalia that they were born with, right? Certain characteristics makes people immune from taking personal responsibility. It makes them immune from suffering the consequences of their actions. And when they get caught doing something wrong, okay, and it's finally time to face consequences for their actions, they're gonna pull every victim card in the book in order to avoid, again, taking personal responsibility. And that's exactly what this interaction is right here, that features a woman by the name of Miss Marie Mott, who appears to be a BLM activist, right? She claims that she's an activist who is running for city council. And there was body cam footage of her, again, pulling every victim / race card in the book after being pulled over by white police officers. So I want to react to this video because, again, once again, this is an example of somebody who's putting themselves in a very, very, very dangerous situation because they don't want to take responsibility for their actions. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
Monster calling the Chattanooga Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is your passenger headlight is out.
Okay. That's not a reason to pull me over.
Yes, ma'am, it is. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you?
Ma'am, you just you just did an illegal U-turn to come over here and harass me.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on it, please?
I have my driver's license.
Okay. I need your registration, proof of insurance, please.
Ma'am, I'll give you my driver's license, but you don't need nothing else from me because I'm not giving you nothing else because there's no reason for you to pull me because I have not committed a crime.
Yes.
Again, the entitlement. The entitlement. It's no wonder this woman didn't win her race for city council, okay? She doesn't really seem like the type of woman that is going to be very likable. But listen to what she's saying here. She's saying, I know I'm driving with my headlights out at night, okay? Basically, again, that is a traffic violation, especially, again, at night. People can't see you. You can't see other people. It is very dangerous. The cop turned around to pull you over for it and to ask you questions about it, and you want to act like that, oh, the cop has no right to pull you over for what is obviously a dangerous traffic violation. Again, absolutely amazing stuff.
Ma'am, you have. I need your registration.
I have not committed a crime because that's not a crime that my headlight is out.
Yes, ma'am, it's a traffic violation.
That's not a headlight if it went out while I'm driving. That's not a crime.
I need your registration and your proof of insurance.
How is the cop supposed to know that? How is the cop supposed to know that your headlights went out while you were driving? And even if it did, again, your headlights are still out. They're still compelled to pull you over and let you know that, hey, your headlights are not on. Like, what's going on here? Again, the entitlement here is absolutely incredible.
That's not a crime, ma'am. What you're doing is you're harassing a black woman.
Do you have insurance on your vehicle?
Here we go. Here's a race car. You are harassing a black woman. I don't want to take personal responsibility. I don't like the fact that you're pulling me over. So therefore, I'm going to claim that you're harassing me because I'm black. Not because my headlights are out, which you can see here. Not because I'm breaking the law, right? I have a traffic violation. No. It's because I'm a black woman. That must be it. Okay, must be it.
Yes, I have insurance. Okay, are you asking me that because I'm black?
No, ma'am.
Are you asking me if I have insurance because I'm black? Again, a question that is asked anytime you get pulled over for a traffic violation. These are questions white people get asked, Hispanic people get asked, Asian people get asked. Everybody gets asked these same questions. But because I'm a black woman, though, because I'm going to pull my victim card here, you can't ask me the same questions you ask everybody else. Absolutely incredible stuff.
You're asking me that because I'm black. Yes,
no,
you are.
Everyone in this state has to have insurance.
Ma'am, that went out while I was driving. I'm not doing nothing illegal. I'm not doing nothing illegal. You're harassing.
I ain't do nothing.
Is this your vehicle?
me? Is this my vehicle? Yes, this is my vehicle.
Okay, just sit top for me, okay?
And who are you? Why you pulling up over here and haven't even identified yourself? I don't even know you.
Hey, whoa. Okay.
No, because I look over here and I don't even know you're a stranger. You haven't even identified yourself.
I am Officer Monroe with Chattanooga Police. I was coming to back up my partner just to make sure she was okay.
You need to identify yourself. That's part of your
Well, you were in
protocol.
the middle of a conversation, so how was I going to go ahead and be rude?
I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're going to harm me or nothing else.
I'm not here to harm you, ma'am.
See, this is the result of BLM rhetoric. This is the result of the demonization of police officers. You've made people like this woman right here, who probably buys into this stuff wholeheartedly. She's afraid of the police, right? Or put it this way, she's using fear of the police to basically try to act like that, you know, she should not be held responsible for what clearly is a traffic violation. She's using that as an excuse to be rude and to not comply. Which, in my opinion, again, this is how situations like this escalate. This is how people lose their lives. Because what happens is that she could have got pulled over by some officers that were not as nice, okay, that were not as patient, and they could have been like, okay, look, you're not complying, and you giving me lip, and you accusing me of being racist. Yeah, we're going to send you to jail, right? And if you continue to not comply in a situation like that, you can lose your life. Again, I've done videos about people, black women specifically, who, again, give lip, play the race card, and because the officer wasn't in the right mood to deal with that, they ended up basically getting arrested and going to jail for it. Again, that's very easily what could happen to this woman.
I've done nothing
Y'all
rude or
pulling
anything
black
like
people
that.
over for my headlight going out while I'm driving, and she literally did an illegal U-turn so y'all could come follow me in a black community. Y'all white cops in a black community. Y'all harassing me.
Wait, so white cops should be able to police the black community? Right? So what you're saying is that you just rather have no cops. Would you rather have white cops or no cops? Right? Somebody tell me. Again, she seems like one of these defunded police types.
We're not harassing you, man.
I'm
We're doing
pretty
our
sure
job.
you are. I'm pretty sure you are. That's my registration.
The only reason she asked, you know, have you never borrowed your friend's car or anything like that?
Why would you ask a black person? You wouldn't ask nobody white if they own.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Right? I mean, people drive in vehicles that don't belong to them all the time. Again, every time, I mean, I don't get pulled over that often, but every time I got pulled over, they always ask, is this your vehicle? Does this vehicle belong to you? Particularly when I was younger, the vehicle did not belong to me. It belonged to my parents, right? So again, that's a very valid question to ask.
We asked everybody.
You shouldn't ask nobody if they own a car. Like, why would I be driving somebody else's vehicle?
Because I've used my partner's.
Y'all can pull up the registration.
I mean,
you know whose name is in. Y'all know that,
ma'am. We haven't been rude at all.
Man,
have
y'all
I raised
are
my?
harassing me.
Have I raised my?
Man,
Have I raised my voice at all?
Man, listen. Your job is to solve violent crime,
and traffic stops. Yes.
No, actually, it's not. Title 55 under the state title does not give you the right to do that unless I'm participating in doing.
It's a traffic violation.
That's not a traffic violation if it went out while I was driving, ma'am. How do I
know that?
Again, how does he know that? How are they supposed to know that? But again, what she's saying here is that you're only supposed to deal with other people. You're not supposed to pull me over. You're supposed to pull everybody else over because I'm a special snowflake, right? I'm a black woman. Therefore, I'm immune to any consequences. Even though I'm obviously participating in a traffic violation, I am endangering people's lives. But don't worry about that. You're supposed to go after other folks, not me, right? Not me.
It went out while you were driving.
How do I know that it's out if I am driving in the middle of the night?
What do you mean? How do you know if it's out if you're driving in the middle of the night? Your light went out, right? Your lights are out. Okay, obviously you can't see as much, right? Are you paying attention to the road? Again, this is absolutely insane.
We usually go ahead and give warnings and also coupons to go ahead and fix headlights. So I don't understand how you automatically are going to go ahead.
After a long day,
Okay,
and the cop literally pulls. Literally, I'm minding my business from a community.
See, here's the thing. That cop is saying, look, usually in situations like this, we just give you a warning, and we even give you a coupon to go and get your headlights fixed. Is that not what these people be asking for from police, right? Is that not what they be asking for? Right? You ask for what? A second chance? And not only that, You're giving a coupon. So what happens is, like, the argument is that from the left is like, well, these police officers are targeting poor black people, right? And that these fines and things like that are disproportionately harming them because they can't pay for this type of stuff. So that's why, you know, police shouldn't be pulling over people for these types of petty traffic violations, okay? That is the excuse that has been used to stop police from doing that, to tell police, look, you shouldn't be doing that. However, in this situation, it seems like this city is actually using some common sense and saying, okay, we buy into the woke argument a little bit, right? Let's actually meet you halfway. We're going to pull you over because what you're doing is dangerous, but we're going to give you a warning, and then we're also going to give you a coupon so that you can afford to get it fixed. But see, this woman right here, because she doesn't think she'd be pulled over at all, she simply can't just comply and get a warning and get a coupon and keep it moving. She got to get lip, which again is putting her in danger of the situation escalating to a point where she's going to end up in a situation where, you know, she's going to get hurt.
And I see this is the kind of stuff that happens in the black community all the time. One cop pulls us over, 5 cops will pull us. Doesn't happen.
Since you're an activist, do you understand that usually traffic stops for police officers are the most dangerous because we don't know who we're pulling over?
It's not the most dangerous.
It is. A lot.
Y'all beat the shit out of a lot of people.
No, we do not.
You don't know Chattanooga history like I do.
Okay.
Just about every interaction I've ever fought for a community person that has been beaten by the cops, tased by the cops, and everything has happened in a traffic stop.
So, and you haven't gotten beaten or tased, and you're being disrespectful, right? You're not really trying to comply, and you haven't been beaten or tased. They've been very respectful to you. Your experience that you're having right now is literally a counterexample to all the other things you're talking about. No, it doesn't happen every single time a black person gets pulled over. We know that for a fact because it's not happening to you right now.
And that's outside of the scope of what actually your job is for. And that's under Title 55, which there's already something going on with that with other people and the chief of police and the city council. So I'm not even going to get into that. Just me for that. I am here. Because you're not going to cite me for that.
Your tag order that obstructs.
That says 23 right here. It says 23. What the talking about? That says 23.
Okay.
0523.
This month.
So please take that off.
If you would.
I'm not, ma'am, you need to take that charge off because it says 0523 right there.
It also blocks the state and your county.
Do you see how you have to pull it back though for you to see?
If you would sign, like I said, it's not admission of guilt.
Bro, I need a card from every last one of y'all out here. I promise you.
See, here's the thing.
I promise.
She probably wouldn't have got that citation had she been more respectful. Had she just complied from the beginning, had she not pulled a race card, she probably wouldn't have got that citation. Because she did that, they probably found any little small thing they could to write her a citation for. When she could have easily got off and just got a warning and a coupon and could have went home. Again, these people, they're their own worst enemy, right? All the racism that they claim they experience, a lot of that is because of themselves, right? The only racist in that situation was her. Because she's the one just assuming that these cops are racist, pulling a race card, despite the fact there's no evidence that she got pulled over because she's black. These are the type of people that are keeping racism alive in this country, okay? These people, again, are their own worst enemies. They cause themselves to end up in these bad situations. But hey, like I said, man, there's some people in this country, because of their skin color, because of their sex, because of who they like to sleep with, because they don't like the genitalia they was born with, they believe that, hey, shouldn't face any consequences for my actions, right? Shouldn't face none for my actions. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.